Hello, welcome to this overview about how to use ISDT to do a simple beam design or beam check. And I'll also briefly go over some of the interesting and useful features of ISDT. However, this is not an in-depth tutorial on all the software's capabilities in beam design and further. It's more of an overview. For more detailed information, you can check more of the videos below. But this should basically give you all the information you need to begin playing around with the software. So let's get started. This is what you'll see when you open the software, and so just click Create New Project. And for our beam design, I will go to the Design tab here on top, and you can select any of the beam types here. For now, just click the floor beam option, and once you click the icon, simply left-click on the graphical canvas, drag the beam to wherever you want it to be, and just release it. Once you do that, the beam properties input window will appear on the right. As you can see, you can change the name of the beam. You can change the length. I won't change any of the member data here, the unbraced length or adjustment factors. These are easily adjusted with drop-downs, checkboxes, and inbox edits, so it should be very straightforward. But we do need to select a material. So although the software can handle and combine multiple materials as you wish, just to be simple, I'll just select one. Levels for a large number of members is 1. Thickness, let's make it 4.8. Alright, once that's done, we can apply a point load. You can just drag it here in the graphical canvas, or we can switch around here. Let's put a dead load and a live load. Yes, once that's done, the loading is finished, the beam information is inputted. Just go to the calculation tab here up top and then click calculate. So here on the bottom you'll see information about your calculation. You'll see the shear moment displacement in graphical output. You can float all these windows as you wish. But here on the left you see the calculation output. This red font means that you've made an error. Well, in this case I've made an error. And it's even clearer when you look at the decision chart. This blue check mark means that it's successful. This X means that it's not safe. So you can see all the calculation results here. This is how you do a basic beam design. Multi-span is very easy. All you need to do is go back to design. Let's say this is a longer beam. If you were to click make it longer, you just have to add multiple hinges. And once you select that hinge, it allows you to change the location, the type of support, etc. And distributed load, just click it, and you put in your dead live loads all here, and that should be fine. You can calculate the results after that. The really interesting thing about ISDT is how you can do all of this design work on top of your structural design that you yourself or the architect or the client or anyone provides you with. So here you can see that I've imported a design plan that a very nice architect drew up for me. So I'll zoom out so you can actually take a look at the design plan. So here, this is a 2-story house. There you go. So once you import a design plan, what you can basically do is you can do all the beam, column, footing, the foundation, all the designs right onto the canvas. So basically you have a calculator and a drafting tool as well as editing tool all in one. The first thing you would probably have to do, of course, is to calibrate it. I'll zoom in a little bit. And you can see here, let's say this is 28 feet. For simplicity's sake, I'll just say this is 28 feet. You can put in the inches as well. However, we'll just say it's 28 feet. And we'll go from align this all the way over to here, right? And then we put in 28. It says you have successfully completed calibrating the design. Start designing beams, columns, footings from the Design tab. That's exactly what you can do now. You can take a beam, simply draw it, put in all the values here as we did before. Put in the point load or distributed load. Go to calculate, and you'll have the output, the graphical output, the numerical output, and all the information will be readily accessible and legible. And of course, when you have print previews, you have all these view options you can change to show or hide supports, beams, columns, everything. So yeah, that's how ISDT works, and that's how ISDT is a calculator and a drafting tool in one. So you can move around. You can basically, if you have your laptop with you, it's the equivalent of moving around with an entire office desk's worth of materials and supplies, because you can draft, you can even add callouts, you can add text, you can draw things on it, make notations. You can always import a PDF file or image file onto your design, so that if you have, let's say you want to use a certain type of connector, you have the PDF or image file in your computer, just import it here and make a little note saying, oh, this is what we need to use. So it's a drafting and calculatory tool all in one. You can carry around in your laptop.